Until I get used to the YouTubes, you'll have to bear with me on the design and visuals. And I'm supposed to remind you to like and subscribe for the YouTube algorithm and leave your comments down below. Rules is rules. Based on what I've seen over the last few days in terms of your discussion boards and other lines of communication, I wanted to put this out to say a few things and wanted you to hear my voice instead of read another email announcement. I'm not ready to be YouTube famous, so no videos. Just this. You want me to tell you that everything will be fine soon, but I don't know that. You want me to tell you that it's okay to slack off on your reading and your assignments, but it's not. You want me to tell you that I'm going to make my class easier because of everything that's going on, but I won't, can't, whatever, tell you those things. But here's what I will say. Here's what I do know. When I was a senior in high school, I watched something play out in the news that feels very similar to right now, 9/11. Not because terrorist attacks and pandemic viruses are similar, because they're not. But everything else around COVID-19 feels familiar. The fear, the panic, the not knowing what to do, the uncertain future. But at the same time, some of the same good things can be found as well. The coming together as one nation, the people looking out for each other, the unironic kindness of strangers. This was the feeling surrounding my last year of high school and heading into my first year of college. During my freshman year, I failed the first class I ever failed in my life, calculus. Because of that, and the fact there was no way I was going to make it through to Cal 3, I had to change my major. After graduating with my new English major in the summer of 2005, I made plans to move down to New Orleans with my journalist uncle to work on my writing before grad school. Weeks before I was moving, Hurricane Katrina happened. After finishing my master's in 2008, I went looking for a job in the middle of the worst job market since the Great Depression. All of this is to say that I could have let any one of these events stop or sidetrack me. I could have used them as an excuse. Instead, I used them as learning experiences to make myself better. Failing calculus taught me, for the first time in my life, how to actually study. Not moving to New Orleans taught me how to make time to work on my skills on my own and to seize opportunities when they present themselves and not wait. Looking for work in the Great Recession taught me to grind and improve my resume in order to stand out in a flooded job market. Right now, with the coronavirus, you have the same opportunity. In the next few months, it's going to be easy to bemoan the fact that you won't have prom, or that graduation commencement is postponed, or you didn't get to go on spring break. It'll be easy to slack off, to say this and that isn't important, and to fall into bad habits. Many people will. You could very easily do the same and no one would blame you. I certainly won't. But what if you didn't? What if you doubled down on your schoolwork and really learned how to study and made yourself ready to graduate or transfer to your 4-year? What if you learned time management now when it's harder than ever to stay on track? What if you spent some of your extra time learning something you've been wanting to, but never had the time? What if you went back and really read those books you skimmed through and read just enough of the spark notes to turn in your essay? What if, instead of taking the easy way out, you forced yourself to do the hard thing? Over the past few weeks, I've been sending out quotes and clips from famous writers and thinkers. In Meditations, Marcus Aurelius teaches that you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. In Farewell to Arms, Hemingway writes, if people bring so much courage to this world, the world has to kill them to break them, so of course it kills them. The world breaks everyone, and afterward many are strong at the broken places. But those that it will not kill, those that it will not break, it kills. It kills the very good and the very gentle and the very brave impartially. If you are none of those, you can be sure to kill you too, but there will be no special hurry. Thoreau in Walden reminds us to live in the present, launch yourself on every wave, find your eternity in each moment. Fools stand on the islands of opportunities and look towards another land. There's no other land, there is no other life but this. And the quote that I use in class that I find the most helpful in times like these is the soap making scene from the movie Fight Club. First, you have to give up. First, you have to know, not fear, know that someday you're going to die. And the moment itself ends with, it's only after we've lost everything that we're free to do anything. All of these quotes can seem ominous or depressing, but if you look at them in a different light, they're also encouraging, liberating. Hardest thing there is to do right now is to block out the overwhelming number of distractions and stay the course. Yes, stay inside and social distance. Yes, wash your hands and disinfect everything. But you can't let the circumstances that you're in determine what you're going to do or who you're going to be. There's a reason the old cliche of times like these don't just build character, they reveal it, exists. Because it's true. So, take your time to mourn the death of your old life and old self. Take the time to feel. Don't shut out or try to stifle your emotions. But you have to move on. What you do now, what you do with this time, will determine so much about who you will become. So now that you're free to do anything, who do you want to be?